So hello and welcome to another Forza video. Today you join me back in Forza 6 Apex. As you can see, this is the car that we drove in the previous episode, in the final part of the previous episode, the Koenigsegg Agera. I just love the way the doors work, just look at that. They're so cool. So much thought went into that. And then the engine, the V8, look at that. Amazing. But we are not driving this in this episode. We are continuing with the tour. So in the previous episode we did these two, and then in this episode we're going to be starting with Battle of Brands Hatch.
If racing is supposed to be a non-contact sport,
then nobody told these guys, because if you don't finish a touring car race with battle scars and a missing mirror, you're doing it wrong. They might look similar to everyday cars, but the shape is pretty much the only thing they have in common. Inside, they're stripped to the metal, the bodywork is replaced by beefy new panels, and unlike your mother's car, they spit flames from their exhausts.
Cool, I love that intro. But yeah, these are the cars that we've got. I think we've racked them up with sort of the achievements and stuff. See the medal count there, you need 34 for these and 56 for that one, the Polestar. But yeah, we got these four to choose from. I think what I'm going to go for is the A45. You can see, oh, these got more horsepower. Let's go with this one, it's got more horsepower. Right, Honda. Any designs, any custom designs on here that are taking my fancy? Come on, load up. There we go. That one looks cool. Plain. No. No. Let's just go with the stock one. Looks good like that. The Castrol. On saving. Anytime today, it'll do. Right, there we go. Look at it. Beastly. 380 brake horsepower.
Will be at Brands Hatch, featuring the Brabham Straight, so named for the legendary race driver Jack Brabham. Nice.
I love these little history information snippets that they put in. A UK circuit. They've certainly improved the loading time since the last time I played it. They're still super slow. Honestly, I don't know what it's playing at. Right then, so here we go. So the primary objective, play 6th or better, 100,000 race points. That's the so we've got to get that. Bonus, finishing first, 5 perfect turns, and simulation damage. So yeah, we got that already. I think we'll leave that how it is. I may turn up the difficulty later on, but for now that is okay. So let's get going. So I have messed with some of the graphic settings because I don't know, there's some stuttering going on and it was really annoying. Every 1 or 2 seconds there was some really bad stuttering. So I went on some of the forums to have a look, and yeah, I've just been messing around with all the graphic settings, so hopefully we don't get that now. But yeah. Oh dear, I got rammed. So yeah, as Richard Hammond was saying, we've sort of got to do some damage. Else, yeah, we shouldn't be playing in this championship basically. Right, let's go. Front wheel drive, it's a bit weird. All this power, oh dear, all this power going to the front wheels. It's kind of difficult to turn. Right. I wonder if you're allowed to pit people in real life in this championship. Right, come on, let's go. See how much turning I was doing then. Right, let's go. It's a 4th. This is pretty quick though. Try and push that A45 wide. Oh, he's knocked me out. Got a banana version of our car in front. Come on, down gears. Super quick gearbox. But 4 laps around Brands Hatch. Whoa, what are you braking for like that? What's he braking for? AI is always weird. Oh, that was a good turn. I'm gonna get perfect 5. Was it part 5 perfect turns? I think it was. It's gonna be quite. Oh, perfect turn. Right, there's 1 out of 5. Cool. And first place is in front, so we should have definitely got the primary objective. Touch wood. I'm gonna try and touch my desk. There we go. Touch wood. Right. So I have got the mirror quality on medium, and it's a bit rubbish, but I don't know. I've put it on to locked frame rate or target frame rate or something, whatever it's called. I've tried to put it to 60, so it should be silky smooth now. Turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in. On the power on the way out. I didn't get anything for that. Clip the apex. That's got to be a good turn, right? Perfect turn, yes, nice. The carbon door cards. That's pretty beastly. Oh, gone wide. Oh, come on, come on, let's go. I love the shift lights, but why have we got 2? Like 2 stacks of shift lights. It's a bit OP. 4th. Whoa, 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 whoa. And that's front wheel drive for you. It's super snappy. Lost first. Come on. It's kind of slow to get in its stride, this. You need to be over 6,000 for it to actually move. It's rather sluggish. Come on, perfect turn. Good turn, really? That wasn't a good turn. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to get these perfect turns, but we have got 3 out of 5, so that's okay. Long haul gold. I'll take that. Come on. Got to overtake this Volvo. I was driving one of those back on the Forza on the Xbox about 4 months ago, I remember. I think that's the last championship I did. I haven't actually played on the Xbox for quite a while. Or PlayStation for that matter. I'm still waiting for Gran Turismo Sport when that drops. Oh, that was a good overtake. The inside, come on, give me a perfect turn. Nope. We got 4 out of 5 perfect turns. That's okay. Good turn. Got to be careful not to go off again. My excellent racing driver experience. Come on, turn. Yeah, this is my first ever racing game that I've played since I've actually went on an actual race track quickly. So, don't know. If I'm playing games like Forza and if I'm playing any racing game, you don't get all the Geforces. Perfect turn, done it. So you never really, cars don't seem as quick as they actually are in real life in games, if you see what I mean. I think you know what I mean. So yeah, when I went in that 4C, I can't remember, it may have been the quickest Carbide. No, that's not true. I went in a 360 Spider at one point. That was like another racing experience, but that was quite a few years ago, probably at least 5 years ago. But lap 3 out of 4, we've just got to bring it home now. I don't know when to brake on this track. I hate that corner, like turning into this one. It's so easy to get it wrong and go wide. It's so easy to not put enough power on. Right, Siri's just activated on my phone. It keeps doing that. I don't even say Siri or anything, and it just picks it up and starts recording my voice and goes, "Sorry, I can't process that request." Second. But look at this. We are going 7. Oh, no, we're not. I was about to say we're getting 70 miles an hour around there, and it was like, I'm not. The Honda was like, I'm not doing that. And look at all the colourful buttons on the steering wheel. It's like Smarties. 4th. Watch all the Audi signs. Good turn. Try not to go off. That was a perfect. Yeah, I was about to say that was a good turn. That. bossing. That's this that. Right, let's go. I just wish I could have a wheel though. Like, I'm playing in front of my wheel with an Xbox controller. It's so annoying. I mean, they've got wheel support on Xbox, so I don't know what the problem is. And across the line. I'll take that. See, that's stuttering then. That's what I'm on about. But it's all the time before. But it's so silky smooth now. I've got them all. 475,000. Go on. 3 stars. Yeah. 1.228 million. And look at the dirt on the car. Cool, right? So, Corvette Z06. R8. Is that like a Le Mans car? GT3 car? I'm not too sure. McLaren GT3. Pretty interesting. So nice. So now let's move on to the next championship. Right then. So here we go. The Is that Piercing the Dark. I can read that then. GT at Sebring. So this looks interesting.
Racing at night takes a special kind of courage. As daylight fades and the track closes in, the world becomes 2 pools of light just 50 meters ahead. And at 150 miles an hour, that's a distance that passes in a heartbeat. Once you've left the stadium lights, the apex of every corner becomes incredibly elusive, appearing just fractions of a second before it passes. This is where a car and driver become one, alone in the dark, cutting through night in relentless pursuit of victory.
That was actually pretty good. Right, so we did unlock some cars just then, if you remember. I thought that was an i8 then. Sort of looks a little bit like one. So these ones we haven't unlocked, but I'm pretty happy with the ones that we have. So an SLS, a R8, a 12C, and a Corvette. The Corvette, I'm guessing, will be a bit of a handful, but look at the horsepower. I would have thought they would have had a lot more than this. Honestly. I mean, like 400, 500 horsepower. I'm going to go with the SLS. I was thinking of going with it anyway. I just love the car. And I just think it's so cool. So let's go with that. Any designs? I'm guessing not. I'm pretty happy with the colours already. Nothing really taking my fancy here. No, let's just go to colours. I'm happy with that. But I like when you put it on this, you can actually see the aerodynamics and all the bodywork that have been changed. This looks amazing like that. But let's go with this. Sponsored by DHL. Saving and loading times on this game are appalling. Honestly. Right, let's go for it.
Your next race will be at Sebring International Raceway.
In the dark.
The Florida weather and challenging surfaces a draw for race testing in winter.
Interesting. As I said before, I do love those little snippets of information. But in the dark, is this the first night race that we've done in this series? I can't quite remember. I think we may have done one before. But yeah, look at the skyline and that. It looked almost real. Look at that. If someone told you that was real, sometimes I would. Honestly, you could believe that. Look at that. 10 years ago, if you look 10 years ago where gaming's came from, what, 2006 to where we are now? 2026? What is that going to be like? Because, I don't know. We've got to the point now where it looks real. I mean, look at that. And this is medium settings. Look at the fireworks. So cool. And here's the stuttering that was on about. I can just about tell. But yeah, play 6th or better, finishing first, 1 perfect draft, stability control off. I believe we've done that. Yeah, cool. Let's go for it. Right then, let's go. Lighting is pretty good, as I said. Listen to the noises as well. Right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wants to go all over the place. Third. Get round the back of this SLS. Got to remember to brake. Oh, jeez. DB9. Ran me off then. Wow. Whoa. Just all the yellow lights as well. That's really cool. Brake. Oh, I just rammed a Tesla. I mean, a Tesla? Where did that come from? A Corvette? Why did I say Tesla? Both American, but Tesla didn't look anything like a Corvette. Look at the Corvette in my mirror. That is pretty good. That is pretty well. I've done it. That's almost believable. I'm going. Right then, let's go. Lighting. Look at the rear. So cool. All the yellow lights as well. The fireworks. Try and get a good start. Let's go. Wow, this wants to go all over the place. Wheel spin and everything. 550 horsepower. Let's try and get over here. These first. Whoa, Aston. Aston's trying to ram me off then. But this would be so much easier with a wheel, honestly. Series is activated on my phone. Don't know if you could hear him then. I'm not sure what you understand. It's annoying. Right. All the yellow lights. Look at that in the mirror. The 458. You can sort of tell with the lighting design of all the, what cars behind you. So cool. Where do I brake? Where do I brake? Where do I brake? Here, here. Too late, too late. Yeah. That was late braking. That DB9 is pushing its luck. Twice it's almost ran me off. I'm going for some dodgy lines here, but I can't. These brakes are not good. Those brakes are really not good. Oh, he's ramming me. Come on. Someone's got an angry driver tone. That Z4, that looks pretty good. Amazing really that the Z4 is like going against 12Cs, 458s. Well, this SLS was probably not the best idea. It's just so tail happy, this thing. Whoa. I can't see. Come on, back on the track. Just 80 miles an hour in first gear and we've lost so much now. We've done a perfect. Look at it. Look at. Is that a 458? I don't know when to brake. Look at it. Tail is coming out again. I'm just drifting around here. Whoa, just go in a straight line. I'm in 9th place. Lap 1 out of 3 completed. It's going to be difficult to get this back, especially with the DB9 on the tail. I presume it's a DB9 because it's ramming me, but could be wrong. Yeah, the brakes on this thing are nowhere near as good as the other cars. They're braking. I'm braking at the same point as them. I'm not seeing flying past them. Come on. Straight line. Riffs about 7,000. Or pretty much near 8,000 to be honest, before you need to change up. Brake. See, only just around there. It's a really short shift on these corners. 458. Clip that grass again. Come on. braking so early. They're all catching up on me. Right, come on. Come on, SLS. That cone is going flying. I don't know if you saw that then. Slightly gaining on them. Right, full power now. Go, 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 go. Super concentrating now. Got a bit of air. But yeah, this night racing is so difficult with an Xbox controller. As I said, much easier with a wheel. You've got so much more control. You can react quicker as well. Right, go, 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 go. Plus you got better control of the accelerator and brake. First place is way ahead. Right, there's 6th place. Right, the Z4 is 6th. We'll sneak around that inside of the 458. I didn't even touch it. That's good. Come on, 3rd gear. Go, go, go. Behind the 12C. I think it's got a lot more power than the others, so I get up a lot more speed on the straights. So that could be why there's a braking issue. I'm not too sure. Because I definitely am gaining on them a lot on the straights. I think it's only the 458 that can really keep up with me. Z4's gone wide. Oh, just got sandwiched. Come on, let's go. Under the Corvette sign, you're in 5th place. Right, bring this home. This will... Whoa, I'm on the grass. This will do me nicely. I don't know when to brake now. I don't know when to brake. Brake here. Oh, he's on the inside. Oh my god. Oh, Corvette's got me there. I can't get any speed out of that corner. Super twitchy, this thing. Whoa, back end came out. All the AI clipped the grass. You noticed? But yeah, in real life, night racing. Wow. Pretty difficult. I'm on the edge of my seat doing this. I don't know how I'm doing commentary. Probably talking rubbish again. Come on, turn in. So bouncy. On the power, on the power. Go, go. Oh no. On the power before me. Can I draft him? Can I draft him in? Or slipstream? Perfect draft. Don't want to go shooting off the end. I'm just gonna brake. This bit is so bumpy. Like old tarmac or something. No, not got him. I haven't got him. But that'll do me 6th. I couldn't get 1st. That was tense. Wow. Wow. That was exciting. Hopefully it was exciting as to watch. Come on, 3 stars. Yes. Cool. Almost 1 million. New driver level. Professional. Look at that. LM car. Cinque Roadster. There's only a few of those around. They're pretty rare. Another LM car. Nice. Wow. You're currently ranked 9,045th in the world. Wow. That was probably the most tense race in this game so far. Right then, so in this episode we have done these 2 championships, or tours as they call it. We've done Brands Hatch and then we've done Sebring at night. In the next episode, it's the final episode of the sort of Tours of Motorsport series. We've got it Against the Elements at Spa. That is going to be very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. And then we're going for the final part, the next episode, we're going to return to Rio. And the only one so far that we got 2 stars for is this one, the Speed Without Limits. I'm really not a fan of the Rio circuit, so I'm not sure how this one is going to go. If we have a look at, so we got 29 out of 36 medals complete. So when we complete the showcase tour, which is this, we unlock this. So the series is still going to progress, but when the tours are finished, we will carry on with that. In the next episode, I might also go back and do the Speed Without Limits. I may just cut it up at the end or something if you'd want to. Yeah, so put in the comments down below if you'd like to see me try and get the 3 stars at the end of the next episode. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode anyway, please do click that like and why not subscribe for a lot more Forza and racing games. And I will see you hopefully very soon. See you guys.